Good morning, Reverend and Mrs. Kenneth Sharp. Invited guests, brothers and sisters. Today I want to join with the songwriter and give God thanks for his faithfulness. When I think of St. Johnstons, the Bible verse that usually comes to my mind is Zechariah 4:10. And I quote, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." This is taken from the New Living Translation. The St. Johnstons Village Church of the Nazarene opened its doors for worship and Bible study in 1974, 47 years ago. It actually started with an open-air service on this very spot where the church is now located. However, the first physical building was a house located on this very road about 40 feet away. The church in its early days was more of a community church. Lots of children in St. Johnstons Village, Sutherlands, and as far as Potters were either members of its Sunday school or children's church. Children's church is what we refer to now as caravan. Parents were overjoyed in the summer to send their children to a vacation Bible school where they were taught Bible verses, craft, Bible stories, songs, and good behavior. However, it was slow to receive adult members, although at times they would bless the church with their presence. Some churches on the district referred to us as the children's church, and that was not as a compliment, but God had a plan. These children are all grown up to now. Some have migrated to America, to Canada, to the Bahamas, to England. Although they were not Christians when they left, they are Christians now and giving back to society what they received from us as they were growing up. And I'll give you an example. I remember Lenore, that's one of our children, called, and when she received her doctorate in theology, and she said, "Sister Annell, it all started when Ollie taught me those Bible verses as a child." We have Jamil in England, and he also is preaching. We have Taslin. Taslin is also teaching in England, and we have Rashida in the Bahamas. She's also teaching Sunday school. And there's another little one I met when I was in Apiary, and she said, "You're my Sunday school teacher. I remember you." And I said, so we spoke, and I asked her what she was doing, and she said she's a medical doctor now. But guess what? She said, "I'm still teaching the children the Bible verses that you all taught me." We give God praise for that, and we know there are many around us in Antigua that are doing the same thing. When the late Reverend Lawrence Fall and Betty Fall left the church back to America, the church changed pastors every year, as we were only blessed with pastors from the Caribbean Nazarene College who was doing their internship. At one point, they wanted to close the church, but God had a different plan. The idea was aborted. From the onset, the church members were supportive, giving, cooperative, and loving. The church participated in every district and zonal activities to include NYI, NMI, and Sunday school. Paying tithes and offering at this church was not an option. It was always top priority. Singing a cappella was what happened a lot of the time due to the fact that even though there was a small organ, there was no one to play. However, we were blessed with Sister Sobi and Brother George after a long while. As a small church, we loved parties, especially at Christmas time. Every department would have their own party. So Sunday school, NMI, NYI, and also the church would have a Christmas party. And guess what? We would attend all of them. That was fun. Dr. Reverend Kenneth Sharp and Mrs. Sharp became pastor of the church in 1988 until present. When they arrived, the church was already out of the house. However, with their leading and the faithful giving of the members, the church is what it is today. Under Dr. Sharp's leadership, 3 of St. Johnstons members are now pastors of 3 churches on our zone. Reverend George Delpesh, Beacon Light Church of the Nazarene Worship Center, Reverend William Holder, First Church of the Nazarene, and Reverend Donomy Jacobs, Southern Light Church of the Nazarene. Lots of members of St. Johnstons also served in various district offices to include district treasurer, NMI president, Sunday school superintendent, and district superintendent. In closing, on behalf of all members, I would like to thank Dr. Sharp for his in-depth preaching and leadership, and encourage each church member to continue to witness the persons, including the children, so that we may have successfully passed the baton. Remembering, freely we have received, freely give. Blessings.